Welcome to Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet. Matt from IPMNation.com here at The Planet. And engineering the show tonight, as always, is Mr. Tim Martin from CentralNHEvents.com. If you need a DJ for your event, Tim is the man that you absolutely must hire. And I mean must as in it is imperative, because if you don't hire him, your event just won't be as good. You want to have a good event, right? So if you need a DJ, hire Tim. Go to CentralNHEvents.com now. Well, no, not now. Wait till after the show. But make sure you do it tonight. And we've got, here at the Planet, a couple guys from the Ghost Dinner Band. How are you guys?
Very well, thank you.
Good. So we have Josh and Kyle.
Yep.
And what do you guys do in the band?
I am the lead guitarist, lead singer, and songwriter.
Okay.
Bass and backup vocals.
Okay. And who are we missing? Who else plays with you guys?
Our drummer, Eric Bolter, and our other guitarist, Nate Bosworth.
And where are they?
Oh, Nate's probably sitting at home playing video games.
Good. Okay. Good priorities.
Eric had to work late tonight, so he couldn't make it up.
Okay. That's
sure.
a little better.
That's a good excuse.
Sure he is.
That's all right. All right, so let's start off with a track. You guys brought a CD with you called In Nightmares. Is this your first album?
Yes, it is. It was released in 2008.
Okay, and I want to tell everybody up front, there's 21 tracks on this disc. So it's, did you hear that? I combined this and disc with this. There's 21 tracks on disc. But so it's basically a double album, so that's cool.
Yeah, I like to fill it up as much as I can.
Yeah, no, I like that. So that's a lot of music to pick from. But what do you guys want to start the show with?
Probably the starter track, number 1, Scary Mother Mary.
Okay, cool. So this is Scary Mother Mary from Ghost Dinner Band here on Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet. Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet. Matt from IPMNation.com. Sitting here with a couple of the guys from the Ghost Dinner Band. We got Josh and Kyle here. And first of all, I got to ask you about the name. I dig the name. It's pretty cool. What's it mean?
Ooh, the big name question.
It's a big secret to us as well.
Do me a favor if it does. Oh, well, it's too late. You already said it. I was going to say, do me a favor, even if it doesn't mean anything. Just make something up.
Oh,
Make
it
sound really
certainly
cool.
means something. It was a concept of mine that I haven't told anyone. I haven't even told these guys.
Oh, are you
So,
going to share it with us now?
Oh, I can't really go in depth about it. It's kind of a personal thing to me. But
Okay. Does it have anything to do with the paranormal?
No.
Does it have anything to do with food?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
I was thinking Ghost Dinner. So it's a personal thing, but you came up with the name.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
It's just one secret that I want to keep.
Okay. Is this a secret that you think that you'll keep for the rest of your life, or is it something that maybe someday you'll reveal?
I'll probably let it slip eventually.
Okay.
We've been told it's about a girl, so that's about as far as we've got.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Very interesting. Very interesting. So let me ask you this. I mentioned as we were going into that first track that there's 21 tunes on this disc. I've never seen that before from a local band. It's certainly not any that we've had on the show. Usually the question is, okay, why did you decide to do an EP? Because a lot of bands will do a 4 or 5 track disc. Or why did you decide to do a full album when so many local bands are just doing EPs?
Right.
Why 21 tracks? That's a lot of music.
Well, it's 80 minutes on a CD. I figured you're paying for 80 minutes.
I like that.
We also had a mix of like home studio things that we've recorded in the past, so we decided to put on the album. Just
Yeah,
fill
and
it up.
there's a lot of my strange experimental tracks mixed in there that
Okay.
that personally I love to do, but it's probably not as accessible to as many people as our more commercial sounding stuff. And I believe our next album, our upcoming album, should be out in July, hopefully.
Coming right up.
Yeah,
Cool.
that should have mostly just guitar, drums, bass, and vocals.
So that'll be a more band-driven effort as opposed to some of the experimental stuff that you've done?
Yes.
And how many tracks will that have?
Oh, I think we're up to about 15 now.
Are you? You're already up to 15?
Yeah.
Are you still recording, or are you adding more?
We're
Just about
putting
finishing up.
Yeah.
finishing touches.
Yeah. So how much music do you guys have? How many original tunes do you have? I mean,
We've-
is everything... At the point that you put out the first disc, I know it's a couple years old, but was that everything that you had at that point?
not at all.
No kidding.
We've been playing together since high school, so we've been writing, like playing songs and writing songs forever. So
Yep. Josh and our guitarist Nate and I have been in a band before, and so a lot of our songs are from that band and just kind of revamping different songs from our past. And
No, it's cool to have that much material, though. That's great.
oh yeah, we've got tons.
So when did this band start exactly? When did the Ghost Dinner Band come into existence?
Probably around 07, I believe.
Okay.
We played our first show as Fistful of Mirrors.
What does that name mean? Please don't tell me there's a big secret.
Oh,
beyond
that was just a nonsense name,
Okay.
and we kept that for one show and decided that
Really,
it was a little mediocre.
we also were a 3-piece when we started, and then we grabbed Nate back, our guitarist from the original band. So
Okay, so 3 of you were in a band prior to this.
yep.
Yes.
So can you tell me the name of the other band? Was it someone we would know in the area?
The Tripsmiths is what we went as.
Yes.
But
The
we were a
Tripsmiths.
younger than high school band. We were just doing
Yeah.
local stuff.
Oh, okay. Now, why didn't you keep that name?
Oh, we're
Well, we had broken up for a year or two, so
Yeah.
it was time to start fresh.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
Something
Ghost Dinner
new.
Band
Yeah.
is a much cooler name anyway. I can't even say I can't do the THS combination, so I can't even say the name of your first band. Unless I say it really slow. Tripsmiths. Otherwise, I just spit everywhere. So, so when you guys play out, is it hard with that much material? Is it hard to narrow down what you're going to play?
oh, not really. I never use a set list. I pretty much just go with the flow and play whatever feels right at the time. You kind of have to read your crowd, and because we play so many different kinds of music that I've gotten pretty good over the years at reading crowds and seeing exactly what they would enjoy.
That's really cool that you have that kind of flexibility to do that, because if you're stuck in a very specific, if you're stuck in a box and if you're stuck in a very specific genre, you kind of got to hope that whatever you're doing is what's going to appeal to the people that are there. But to have the option to be able to kind of read them and say, okay, well, we're going to skew the set this way or that way, that's really cool. Kyle, do you kind of play conductor in that sense? Are you the one who's deciding what you're going to play?
Yeah, overall. I often ask for input from everyone else, but I'm pretty much the leader, I guess you could say.
Yeah,
it keeps us all on our toes. Sometimes we just have no idea what's coming out.
Yeah, I like to surprise
especially
him.
Eric. Sometimes we'll just stress right out when we start playing a song. But I think that's got a good edge to it, because then it might not come out exactly how it sounds on the album.
I like to keep them disciplined.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Do you guys all write together as far as what you're writing now, or does that start with?
It pretty much starts with just my guitar licks and lyrics, and everyone else pretty much just finds their own part. And,
sure.
Yeah.
Just fill in the gaps.
Yeah. Has it been that way from the beginning?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
And Josh here is quite an accomplished songwriter as well, and I'm definitely hoping to start working on some of his songs very soon.
Yeah, good. So has that continued with the new album? You said you've got 15 tracks so far. Is it the same thing where it's songs where you, Kyle, you started off and then everybody kind of came in and with their own parts?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
A lot of the songs are revamped versions of old stuff that we never really got recorded, and so it's probably about 10 years worth of songs really overall.
Yeah. No, that's great though that you have that much material. That's really cool. Why don't we play another track from the disc? The current disc is called In Nightmares. I'm looking at it right now. What is this cover, by the way? It's where does that come from?
It's kind of a concept of that I came up with. I've had these dreams my whole life of this one girl who she doesn't have a face, but she's absolutely gorgeous. And just the kind of, I don't know if other people have these dreams at all, but it's just kind of the most perfect woman in the world, and it's kind of a haunting experience to have that and wake up from it, and I don't know, she just kind of reappears in my head all the time.
Does that have anything to do with the name of the album, In Nightmares?
Yes. The line, the title is from the song, one of the last songs on the album, My Baby Ghost, which is about that girl.
Okay.
And I've always been very interested in dreams and reoccurring people in dreams, and I kind of used the ghost and apparition concept for those people, and I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. It's just a personal fascination of mine, I guess.
Sure. Cool. Well, why don't we play another track? What do you guys want to play?
Track number 2 is Flaw.
Okay.
And yeah, it's probably one of our most popular songs at this point.
You have some very interesting song titles, by the way.
Thank you.
And for anyone who wants to know the cover we're talking about, definitely look for these guys online so you can see a picture of that. But okay, we're going to play Flaw from the Ghost Inner Band here on Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet.
in the day about the tragic. Come again, you'll see me ring. Corporate plastic, elastic, drastic. Soak your body in the pain. When you feel these feelings, wanna go to hell on a hurricane. When you feel these feelings, wanna go to hell on a hurricane. Well, tell them I'm sorry, tell them I'm scared, tell them I'm underground. Tell them I'm the worst of the best of the worst. Just please, please tell me who's making that sound. Understand me not, undeadly. Satan's got a maiden name. We cut ourselves off when we think we're ready. Dazing, dazing, the same. When you feel these feelings, wanna go to hell on a hurricane. When you feel these feelings, wanna go to hell on a hurricane. Well, give me a reason, give me a chance, give me a new surprise. Give them my answer, give them my word, give them all the ugliness of war in dead in their eyes. My hand, cellophane, my daughter, lead me to sky blue water. Take my hand, cellophane, my daughter, lead me to sky blue water. Take my hand, cellophane, my daughter, lead me to sky blue water. Take my hand, cellophane, my daughter, lead me to sky blue water. Take my hand, cellophane, my daughter, lead me to sky blue water. Take my hand, cellophane, my daughter, lead me to sky blue water. Take my hand, cellophane.
100.1 The Planet's local outbreak with IPMNation.com.
Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet. Matt from IPMNation.com. Our guests tonight are two members of the Ghost Dinner Band. And we're talking, I mentioned earlier about interesting song titles. One that particularly caught my eye, and we don't have to play it. I just want to mention this. 40 ounces of cough syrup to freedom.
I thought you were going to say that.
Which, obviously, it's a Sublime. Are you a big Sublime fan? Is that
well,
where the reference comes from, or?
it's kind of a Sublime reference, yeah.
Yeah.
Sublime, and it also pertains to my high school chemical experimentation, I suppose.
Okay.
Which was a big part of my early life, but
Sure.
not anymore, kids.
Not anymore. That's right. Other interesting song titles: "Who Stole the Beer," "Way Up Yonder" / "Robot, Robot, Robot." The One Who's Eternally Damned. Sounds very dark.
Oh, it's a little dark, yeah.
Ultraviolence / "Dr. Fingers," "Wearing My Jungle Jeans." So a lot of interesting song titles.
Well, thank you. I like interesting.
Do you guys play out a lot? Are you playing a lot of shows?
Yeah.
Yes, we've definitely been getting out there, particularly this year.
Good.
We've really been making the rounds and getting out there a lot more places, a lot further away, a lot
Good.
bigger places.
How far do you guys travel? I mean, obviously you're getting out of New Hampshire, so where do you
At
guys
this
go?
point, we're all over New England, really.
Good.
Yeah, we got some stuff in New York, some stuff in Maine, just like some festivals and stuff. So we're under new management this year, so we've been pretty busy just about every weekend. So
Excellent. Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, everything from what I looked at online seems very pro, and you guys definitely have a handle on what you're doing. As far as management, how did you a lot of local artists I talk to, particularly when they're just starting out, they're like, oh, how do we get a manager? Do you have any advice? How do we get a record deal or whatever kind of help it is that they're looking for? How did you guys, because we operate under the assumption that a lot of the people who listen to a show like this are people who are actively working in the scene, musicians who are actually, trying to get somewhere. And you guys have made significant progress in that area. So, I mean, how did you get hooked up with management? How did that come about?
Well, I've been very lucky to have very supportive parents, really. And we
Good.
started out with...
Not everyone does, so that's good.
Exactly. We started out with my father managing us, and
Cool.
he definitely invested a lot and helped us out a lot and got us to a good point where we could really start taking off.
Yeah.
then our good friend Cooper, who is actually like big in, he does sound for Roots of Creation, which is another band from the area
Okay.
that we work with, and so he has tons of connections all in the industry. So, and he's really good friends of ours as well as our sound man
Yeah.
when he can. So we've kind of passed the torch off to him, and he's
He's
getting
been
some
doing
shows
a
for us.
fantastic
That's
job.
great. That's great. It's so important to have that support and to have a team. That's really good. Now, as far as the album itself, is that self-released, or do you have a label that you work with? Or?
It's independently released, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the same? Obviously, that's the same for the first disc. What about the new disc that you're working on? Are you going to put that out on your own as well?
Yeah, it'll be independent.
Yeah.
We just spent some time in the studio, and we're going to mix it on our own. Actually, Cooper is going to mix the album, so it'll be all put out independently.
Yeah, great. Where do you guys record? What studio?
Indie Fair.
Which is out of they're actually in Derry, I think. Or
Yes.
it's Londonderry or Derry, right on the border. The formerly Thumbprint of Londonderry. So
Oh, Thumbprint.
Yes.
Who's
Art Murphy.
Art Murphy.
Okay,
He's,
yes. I know Art. I haven't seen him in probably 7 or 8 years, but
he
I
does
was
good work.
absolutely. And I was having a conversation with someone recently, and I could not. And his name came up, and I could not remember what band he was in. It was Gemantics. We had them on the show recently,
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
and
yeah.
I could not remember what band Art
Blue
Murphy.
Matter.
Blue Matter. Thank
Yep.
you. Yes.
Yep.
All right.
Great guys.
Mystery solved. I mean, I could have just found it online, but then afterward I forgot about it. But during the interview, I couldn't remember. Like, what band was he in? They're not still around, correct? Blue Matter?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, they
yes,
are?
they are.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm embarrassed to say I didn't know that.
Yeah, they got quite a good thing going for
Oh,
themselves.
okay, good,
yeah.
good. So, did you guys record previously with Art as well? I know the first disc is kind of done in
Yes,
different configurations.
It's
but-
quite a hodgepodge of
Yeah, we,
different places and different times.
We did 5 tracks at Art's former studio, which was a Thumbprint.
Okay.
So we've worked with Art in the past, and he's just a real easy guy to work with. So
Yeah. Is that why you decided you wanted to do a full disc with him?
Yes,
Because
yeah.
the new disc is all done with him?
yep.
Yep.
Good,
It's he's very laid back and very easy to work with, and
He knows like what we're going for as far
Sure.
as sound. So
he knows the right things to say to encourage us. And
Yeah.
yeah, he's a great guy and a great producer.
Does he have much input as far as, sometimes a producer just kind of, like you said, motivates you, and sometimes a producer kind of becomes that fifth member of the band. I mean, how much...
Well, he is always more than welcome to give suggestions, and
Sure.
I usually try to take everyone's suggestions into consideration. But we are mixing the album ourselves.
Okay.
And we did all the tracking at his studio.
Yeah.
And yeah, for tracking, he's just very, very quick and easy. But we kind of have our own idea of how we want to mix it. So
Sure. So it's really more he's kind of engineering it, but you're producing it ultimately. It's
Exactly.
self-produced.
Yeah.
But being him as a musician, he has say in what our sound, like guitar
Yeah.
sounds and stuff. So
Sure.
which helped out a lot. So
Yeah. And the first album, where is that available? Is that in any local stores, or are you just focused on online?
It's in some stores.
Good.
You can find it at Turn It Up and a few of the Toadstool bookshops.
Okay.
And I imagine soon we'll probably be manufacturing more of them. We're actually kind of running out.
Yeah.
we've
That's a good
gone
problem.
through
to
a
have.
lot of them. Yeah,
we'll
it's,
probably-
it's not a bad problem.
Yeah.
probably also get it up on iTunes eventually. Well,
Yeah.
after the new album is
Oh,
out.
you
so-
can download it illegally all over the place as well.
With the new album, do you have plans to kind of expand as far as where it's sold on a retail level, or
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, we definitely have plans to get it on iTunes and take a different route in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
So, which is different for us from the previous album.
so? Again, we don't have a date on it yet, right? So sometime in June, probably.
July.
Oh,
July.
July. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yep.
early July. So
Okay. And do you plan on stepping up the show schedule this summer? I know you guys are playing a lot already. Do you plan to really...
We're planning on touring this summer. Get as far as we can, as many dates as we can. And
Yeah. Good.
Really.
we'll probably have some
Kick
CD
some
release
butt.
parties.
Great, great. I do want to ask you guys about influences too, because I can definitely hear some different things in the music, and there is that experimental aspect too to some of the tracks. And Kyle, I know that's more your thing
Right.
specifically, but who do you guys listen to? Who influences you?
Oh, everything.
That's kind of what I thought.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's-
can hear it.
When it comes to people who influence my playing personally, it's mostly singers, really.
Really?
I mean, guitar-wise, I just kind of do whatever I know how to do.
Sure.
And singers influence me a lot. I'm influenced a lot by people like Tom Waits and Jack White, and people like that. People with real non-conventional voices,
Sure.
and styles.
Yeah. What about you, Kyle?
That's Josh.
I mean, Josh. I'm sorry.
Pretty much.
I'm asking your other personality. I'm sorry.
Right.
No.
It's hard to say exactly what I listen to. I mean, I've been, a lot of 90s grunge
Yeah.
has influenced us, but as well as a lot of the jam scene,
Uh-huh.
everything. And as well as like the new indie and kind of alternative scene that has sprung about in the last few years.
Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely hear a mix of things, and I haven't listened to the full disc yet, just some of what I listen to online, but it's obvious that there's a real confluence of influences there, and like you were saying earlier, Kyle, about being able to read the crowd and kind of skew your set because you have a variety of different sounds.
Yeah.
That that you guys utilize. So that's really cool. And like I said, I'm really looking forward to listening to the whole thing. So why don't we play another track? What do you guys want to play from In Nightmares?
Well, I imagine we should at least give a taste of some of my more lo-fi experimental stuff. So
Okay.
this song's called The Same Time.
The Same Time. All right.
Yes.
This is The Same Time from Ghost Dinner Band here on Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet.
Sitting at a rocky launch pad, feeling bad, waiting for you. You're in the church in the pew, looking for a screw. Yeah, I was thinking of the way we was back when we always got a buzz. Things we said, things we meant, locked it in peppermints. But in buildings, wrecking homes, said I'd never be alone. Said I'd never be alone. Said I'd never be alone. But at the same time, over and over and over, the same time, over and over and over, the same time, over and over and over, the same time, over and over and over. Scratch your knees to the bone. You're never gonna get at home. Speak to your friends on the phone. You want it, you want it, you want it, you want it, flower it. Everybody's gone to bed, whispering demons in your head. But you explode at the thought. All your things you thought didn't turn out how you thought. Now your dreams surpass your thoughts. Ronald Reagan lives. Ronald Reagan lives. But at the same time, over and over and over, the same time, over and over and over, the same time, over and over and over, the same time, over and over and over. Yeah, I'm sitting at a rocky launch pad, feeling bad, waiting for you. Well, you're in the church in the pew, looking for a screw. Yeah, I was thinking of the way we was back when we always got a buzz. Things we said, things we meant, like it in peppermints. Burning buildings, wrecking homes. Said I'd never be alone. Said I'd never be alone. Said I'd never be alone. But at the same time, over and over and over, the same time, over and over and over, the same time, over and over and over, the same time, over and over and over and over and over and over.
Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet. Matt from IPMNation.com with two of the guys from the Ghost Dinner Band. We have Kyle and Josh here with us. So I definitely want to remind everybody, the album is probably going to be in July, the new album.
Yep.
And we'll have to have you guys back soon to play some tracks off of that. Really curious to hear that. But the first album, In Nightmares, that is the first album, right? There's
Yes,
nothing before
indeed.
that? Okay. The first album, In Nightmares, is available. You can get it in some stores and online, of course,
Yep.
right?
Download it illegally.
Okay.
Seriously.
And by the way, just to remind everyone, it does have 21 tracks on it, so there's lots of music to listen to. And looking forward to hearing the new disc. Do you guys have anything coming up this summer? I know you're going to be playing a lot, and everybody can find your tour dates online, obviously. Do you have anything specific you want to mention? Any festivals you're doing or anything like that?
Yeah, we're doing the Great Bay Festival in Dover, which is in
Nice.
August. So, yeah, we got a late night slot there, so that'll be a good time.
Oh,
that'll
very
be
cool.
a great fest. playing with some big national acts like John Brown's Body and
great.
Zach Deputy.
Yeah.
So that should be a lot of fun.
Very cool. Very cool. Anything else that you want to mention, or you kind of, I mean, as far as big festivals, is that kind of, I mean, that's a pretty big deal right there. So,
we had some shows coming up at the Stone Church, but that's kind of up in the air whether Stone Church is going strong now.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, just keep checking out our tour dates. You can just look us up on Facebook.
Okay.
We got some shows coming up at like the Middle East and Boston, I'm sure. And
Great.
some bigger places like that. So, yeah, just keep checking up.
Okay. And obviously, it's easy to find you guys online, too, if you just Google
Just
Ghost
Google
Dinner Band.
us.
It comes right up. So, very cool. Well, Kyle and Josh, I want to thank you guys for being here with us tonight.
Absolutely.
This has been
Thank
awesome.
you.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
And Tim, as always, thank you for running the board. If you need a DJ for your event, go to centralnhevents.com and hire Tim Martin for your event. You'll be very glad you did. Don't be like Lazy Larry.
Don't wait.
Don't wait. Unless your name actually is Lazy Larry.
That would be unfortunate.
That would be very unfortunate. And guys, what do you want to wrap up the show with? We'll play one more tune.
Oh, well, I suppose we should play, show our more rootsy side. It's kind of a country song. It's called Silver Strings from Heaven.
Okay, cool. So this is Silver Strings from Heaven from the Ghost Dinner Band here on Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet. Thanks, guys.
Peace.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Silver strings from heaven come whistling through my head as I walk your misty meadows when you call my name. For I know that it's you who keep me away from trouble. And if you stick around forever, I'll do the same. Silver strings, keep playing your sweet songs. Scream them in my ears and make them bleed, because I want to see you next to me each morning. Because you know, honey, you're the only love I need. And you know I'll never ask of you to lose yourself. And you know that I'll always be your friend. And you know I'll only get drunk when you're out of town. And you know everything I make I'm in. You know your smile is like the dawn of spring, tears like summer rain. And you look damn pretty when we're playing ladders and shoots. And you know one thing's for sure, I can't resist your love. And I'm gonna treat you better than all the other brews. And you know I'll never ask of you to lose yourself. And you know that I'll always be your friend.
100.1 The Planet's Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com.
The Planet's Local Outbreak is recorded weekly at the studios of 100.1 The Planet. It's engineered by Tim Martin of CentralNHEvents.com. Matt Connerton of IPMNation.com is the host of The Planet's Local Outbreak. The show is produced and edited by Annie Biello of 100.1 The Planet. For artist links and details about The Planet's Local Outbreak, log on to The Planet's Entertain Me page, WPNHFM.com. The Planet's Local Outbreak is available for download anytime online, IPMNation.com/local outbreak. The Planet's Local Outbreak is a product of 100.1 The Planet and Northeast Communications.